Welcome back to Dream Daddy. So, today we will be choosing a dad to go on a third and final date with, and honestly the decision was really hard. Because I did so well on all their dates, so I have a shot at all of them equally at this point. And also I had fun on their dates for different reasons. Like Damien appealed to, the romantic side of me a lot, with his, I don't know, the picnic and the tea with him were both very lovely, and he's such a gentleman, you know? Let's see, Robert, I was already, kind of in love with him, and, I don't know, I guess there's something about me that likes, the guy that's kind of, quiet and dark and wears leather jackets, and, it's like that rugged loner type. I guess I'm kind of drawn to that, especially men with dark hair too. That always gets to me a little bit. And then also, I just love Craig. I love how much fun we have together. And the fact that we knew each other before this definitely helps, I'm sure. But yeah, I had fun with all of them for different reasons. And I think I've decided that my third date will be with Craig. And I don't know, I was really thinking, at the beginning of this, at the beginning of this whole thing, I was I'm gonna go through all these guys and end up with Robert. The guy that I already fell in love with. But no, I think that, we really connected with Craig. We seem to have, a very normal, good relationship with him. Robert seems a little too emotionally unavailable. And I think he needs to work through his own shit. And Damien I loved, I don't know. As much as I love his romantic stuff, I really think we'll be a good match for Craig. So, alright, let's do it. Oh? Alright, you know what they say about third dates, they get pretty serious. Are we ready? Let's seal the deal, let's go for it. Wow, okay. Okay. Yeah, this may or may not be the final episode, I've realized. So, wow, we've come such a long way, huh? It took some time for our schedules to line up, but I was finally able to find a weekend where Craig and I could go camping. Oh, that's right, we did plan that. Okay, yeah. Cool, yeah. He always stays so busy with work and the kids, but it's good to know that we'll both just be able to spend some time relaxing together in nature. Yeah, sounds romantic. It's weird, it's I really would be an outdoorsy nature person if I didn't have seasonal allergies and a fear of bugs. So this sounds good to me. Since our first run, I've managed to go on regular runs with Craig. I mostly do them because it seems like the only time we get to hang out, but the added benefit is that I've seen a lot of improvement in my health. Wow. See, and Craig even pushes us to grow and improve ourselves, nice. I was able to sift through the attic and find my own old camping gear from college. Craig put me in charge of bringing the sleeping bags and the tent while he takes care of the food, so I double-checked to make sure everything is ready to go. Craig should be here any minute now. Amanda's gonna be spending this weekend on a school trip to our nation's capital. She hasn't been away from home without me for longer than a day since she was 14. I hope she isn't feeling as nervous about it as I am. I mean, being away from home will definitely prepare her for college. Hey, Amanda Panda. Amanda's in the middle of sitting on top of her luggage in order to get it to finally zip. Hey, Pops. Ready for your trip? Once I get this bad boy all zipped up, I'm ready to go. How much did you pack? It seems like a lot for 2 days. Oh, it's all my camera equipment. Lenses, tripod, flash, all that. Yeah, sorry if my voice sounds weird. It's been kind of a wreck these past few days, but I couldn't wait to finally go on this date, so... Are you gonna have enough time to take pictures? I'll find a way. I need to get some good shots for my series on national monuments. Wow, she's even working on her art when she's away from home. Cool. Ooh, what's the series about? It's one of those internet series where I reimagine Disney princesses as founding fathers. What? I'm kidding, nobody likes those. I'm taking portraits of my friends. Cute. Oh, well, I'm gonna be in the woods. Out there in nature, roughing it. Just me and Mother Nature. The old Madre de trees. Are you gonna be alright on your own?
Yes.
I'm not gonna have any signal out there. I won't be able to text or call you at all. Oh, it's alright. I'll be able to survive a couple of days without constant updates on who just got voted off International Haunted House Hunters. Wow, really calling me out like that. Well, I'll miss you. And for the record, Bradley was pushed down a flight of ornate stairs by a ghost. They were really beautiful stairs. Amanda finishes zipping up the big suitcase and lugs it next to the door of her bedroom. She turns around and gives me a big hug. Oh.
Yeah.
Relax, Datron. I'm a big kid now. I can take care of myself. Besides, I gotta share a room with Monica Sanders and 2 mom chaperones. The most trouble I could possibly get into is falling asleep with a tub of ice cream on me. Like father, like daughter. Oh, well, alright. Don't steal anything, okay?
Huh?
Since you asked nicely, fine. Promise. There he is. I step outside, hauling my bags behind me. Craig already strapped some camping gear on top of my modest but stylish car. He notices me carrying my equipment and hurries over to take it from me. Oh, always the gentleman. Oh, shit. Oh no. I'm so nervous about this first choice. Damn it. Such a gentleman? I almost had a case of the vapors there. Oh, nice. Fuck yeah. Never fear. These muscles are made for picking up heavy things and putting them in other places. Remember, it's your weekend to relax. Take it easy. I guess I can't argue with that.
Oh.
Everything good with Amanda? Yep. On our way to a school trip in Washington, D.C. What about your offspring? Already at Smashley's for the weekend. I'm ready to get my camp on. I load the rest of my stuff into Craig's car and we get in. Oh no! What's wrong? I think I left my juicer plugged in. We gotta go back. Are you worried that someone's gonna break into your house and cold press some carrots? No, it's just Oh. I guess he hasn't been away from home like that, in a very long time. Just try to relax, man. Let the juicer float away. Take all of your worries and blend them into pulpy good vibes. See, this is what I'm saying about this relationship. Craig, pushes us to do better and to improve ourselves and to take care of ourselves, but we're also pushing him to take care of himself. I like that. We do good for each other. Craig takes a deep breath. Do we have anything to listen to? All I had at my place is a series of CDs that guide you through a thorough and intense calisthenics workout. Do you want to listen to those? I'm just kidding. Oh, thank God. Craig hands me a thick case filled with CDs. Take your pick. I thumb through page after page of kids' sing-along CDs. Oh yeah, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Takes me back. Keep going. I get to the end of the case to find, in the very last slot, a blank CD with Craig's handwriting on it. DJ Kegstan's Megamix Volume 1? Made it just for the trip. I think you'll like it. Oh, that's so cute and nostalgic. Love that. I'm a big fan of nostalgia. My body's 40% nostalgia, I'm pretty sure. I pop the CD into the car stereo, and it's like I'm immediately transported to our old dorm room. Hit after hit, plays, and soon enough we're both happily scream-singing the lyrics to each song as we fly down the highway. This song was Carl's favorite. Carl, the third roommate! You brought that dog home one night and I couldn't pry you two apart. So we spent an entire semester fabricating a story about our foreign exchange student roommate who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. And then we had a room inspection. That RA was so suspicious of us, but he could never prove anything. And Carl was just under a blanket. Bless that pup's courage under fire. Man, we did some dumb things back in college. The hours flew by as we belt out tunes in whatever non-existent key our voices register in. Soon enough, we're surrounded by lush trees and spectacular vistas of everything amazing that nature has to offer. It feels so good to be back out here. Real good. Yeah, I wish I could see the nature. Oh. Here we are. Wow. We park our car at the entrance to a familiar trail and load up our gear on our backs. I'm thankful that I'm working on my health over the past couple of weeks, otherwise I'd be dreading all the hiking that's about to happen. Craig looks intently at his phone. Everything alright? Yep, just had to fire off one last work email. Bro, it's okay. We're literally in the fucking woods right now. You don't have to do any of this shit. Craig pockets the phone and we start off on the trail. It's relatively easy, but I know I would have been huffing and puffing at this point if it weren't for all the murder sprints. I look around me and take in the tall trees and animal chirps. Everything okay back there?
I don't know.
There's no reception out here. Oh yeah, being out in the middle of nowhere will do that. I recognize the look of anxiety on Craig's face.
Oh.
But what if there's a problem? A problem with work can wait. Damn it, I don't... This is hard. Damn it. Because I kind of want to say there won't be, but that also might sound like I'm dismissing his anxieties and, like, dismissing his feelings. You've trained for this? I don't really know what that implies. Like what good would saying that do? And the third one sounds like it'll exacerbate his anxieties. So... I guess I'll take a chance. There won't be? It'll be fine. Come on, bud. Who's a relaxed boy? I don't know. Craig? I'm a relaxed boy. Oh, I'm so glad he liked that. That's my dude. Okay, that's good. We know how to calm him down. That means we know him well. We keep marching down the trail, but it seems like Craig is still worried. After a bit, he stops in his tracks.
I don't know.
Maybe we should go back. We could find another campground that gets good cell phone reception. Craig, seriously, what's wrong? I mean, is he worried about his kids? Because that's a whole different issue. I mean, I'm just really nervous. My dad instinct is kicking in and my mind keeps conjuring all sorts of worst-case scenarios. What if something happens to the girls? I don't have a signal. I would have no way of knowing. Well, I mean, they're with their mother, right? Let me tell you, that feeling never goes away, no matter how old your kids are. You just gotta remind yourself that they're in good hands. Craig doesn't say anything. I give him a reassuring punch on the shoulder. Sorry, taking a sip of my water there. Try to remember why we came out here. The plan was to get away from it all and just focus on ourselves for this little trip. No distractions, no cell phone service. Just two dads relaxing out in the woods. Craig looks at me directly in the eyes. Nice typo. No distractions, no cell service, just two dads relaxing in the woods. We're gonna have some fun this weekend. Craig and I get back to marching. It's not too long of a hike before we get to the campsite, and we're both glad to see that we're the only two people there. I can't believe you still have this tent. Found it in my attic and already checked it for holes. It's seen better days, sure, but I think we'll be able to survive. I dump the bag of fabric and poles onto the ground. We unfold the tent in the desired spot. I hand Craig the stakes. We still know how to do this, right? Of course we do. We do not. Oh, cute. Oh, this looks so peaceful. After 20 minutes of struggling like people in a bad infomercial, we somehow managed to build an upright structure that closely resembles what a tent would look like if you asked somebody to draw a picture of one with their eyes shut. I wouldn't put this up against a storm, but I think we'll be able to survive the night. Wow, in before we have to survive a storm. We set out a couple of chairs and our cooking equipment, admiring our handiwork. Bro, look at us go! Look upon the kingdom we have built. Upon this rock we shall grill our meats and drink our brews, for we hold dominion over this land. Verily. And, look at our camping chairs, which we are going to sit on. So, what's next on the camp extravaganza docket? Well, now that we have the shelter settled, I think it's time for us to do some exploring. There's a waterfall a little bit up the way that I'm sure we could hike to. Let's get hiking. Absolutely. Craig and I venture into the woods. We amble along, taking our time to chat and admire the wildlife. Craig reaches out an arm and stops me. Nice. Dude. Does that look like what I think it looks like? Oh no. I look over to where he's pointing. Oh my god, it does. That tree looks like a butt. Nice. Yes, looking at butts with the bros, again. I can't get over how detailed it is. I examined the butt tree further. The contour is perfect. It even has back dimples. Yeah, I thought we were gonna have a great time camping, but this makes it even better. Craig holds back a snicker. I aspire to have every hike be as good as this one. I'm snickering now, too. Let's analyze this tree further. Craig and I share a huge belly laugh at our awful jokes. The best thing about this is that there's no daughters here to tell us our jokes are bad. That's true. We high-five. See, this is what I love. I love how comfortable we are with each other just right off the bat. Craig and I hit the trail again. It's been a long time since we've been out here, but everything seems more or less familiar. We point out old landmarks that we remember back from our college days. I think we're getting close now. Check it out. There's a clearing up ahead. As we get closer, I can hear water running. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Cresting over a hill, Craig and I are greeted by a wide clearing surrounded by trees. And in front of us is a beautiful waterfall, spilling into a large body of water that runs into a river. Mouths agape with the genuine beauty of the place, we go to investigate. The old waterfall.
Bro!
It's gorgeous. Nature is so rad. Peering further, we get an idea of how deep the pool is. Think we could jump off it like the old days? This old dad is happy here on dry land. Looks like you could climb right up over there. We didn't even bring swimming trunks.
Oh.
What are you talking about? Craig immediately begins taking his clothes off. Oh my. Nice. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, let's take this in for a moment. Okay, let's move on. Well, as long as we have the choice, I think that we should look at Craig's butt. Yeah? Absolutely. I can't help but sneak a peek. That is a good butt. Wow, who'da thunk? You know, all these butts, you know, in the forest, in the museums, like in the galleries, like it all led up to this very butt. That's actually pretty beautiful. Craig turns around suddenly. He catches me looking.
Oh.
I do a lot of glute workouts. See, I figured he'd be flattered. I immediately turn away, blushing.
Oh.
You coming or what? Oh, I don't know about this dude. He's already making his way over to the waterfall by the time I finish my sentence. When he realizes I'm not behind him, he turns around and rolls his eyes. We've lived together for years, and I've seen your ass more times than I can count. It's no big deal. Who needs pants anyway? That sounds more like us, right? Who needs pants anywhere? They're society's oppressors. Down with pants, down with the system.
Oh.
That's the spirit. I take my shirt off and drop it in a pile of Craig's clothes. I put the rest of my clothes on the ground, feeling exposed. Craig and I climb up to the top of the waterfall, making sure not to slip on any wet rocks. He reaches the peak before I do and offers me a hand getting me up. At the top, we look over the cliff into a tiny lake. It seems so much higher up from this perspective. Craig has always been a daredevil. He pulled some stunts in college that I'm honestly still shocked he survived. I was always the one standing on the sidelines, watching and hoping I wouldn't be bringing him home in a gurney. Man, this could be dangerous. Craig looks me in the eyes. Don't think, just jump. Craig cannonballs off the waterfall and into the lake, creating a huge splash. I'm worried for a moment before he finally resurfaces from under the water. Woohoo! He treads water and looks up at me. You coming or what? Don't think, just jump. How are you supposed to not think? I'm pretty sure that's not physically possible. My toes grip the edge of the rock. The water looks so far away. Don't think. Just... I run off the edge, try and do my best to cannonball. Somewhere in the middle, it turns into a really graceful belly flop. I hit the water with a loud slap. I resurface to find Craig giggling.
Oh.
I rate that belly flop a solid 8 out of 10. Your form was lacking, but your heart was in the right place. I playfully slash water at Craig. Are you sure about that? I splash him again.
Oh.
You've given me no choice. Craig splashes me in the face with a huge wave of water. You've awakened the beast. He launches another wave of water at me. Don't you put me in a corner here. Don't put a wild animal in the corner. Does it matter? I don't know what hammer fist means. With the force of thunder, I bring my fist down to the water, creating a tidal wave that drenches Craig. Good one.
Oh.
But I think I can do better. Craig answers back with his own tidal wave. It's big enough to launch me back. He's so strong. Craig, truce, please. Craig thinks about it. Yeah, sure. We shake hands. There is peace. Oh, this is so cute. Man, that jump was such an adrenaline rush.
Oh.
Not so scary now, huh? Yeah. I guess things like that aren't so scary when you have a friend like him. Yes, let's be exciting. I'll race you to the top. We run all the way to the top of the slick rocks and cannonball off the waterfall again. What a rush. Good form on that one. Want to go again? I think we go again. Yeah, what the hell? You know it. With the same energy we had in our youth, we climb back up to the top of the waterfall. I'm brave enough to try a flip, which I'm sure looks incredibly graceful as I belly flop into the water. Whew, man. This is fun. Got one more in ya? Oh, yeah. What the hell? I live for danger. It takes us a little more time, but we get to the waterfall and both do our best running jumps into the water below. Alright, I think that's my limit. We should get going back before it gets too dark. Alright, well, let's agree. Yeah, you're right. We should probably head back. We go to put our clothes on and notice that they're soaking wet. Maybe a splash fight wasn't the best idea. It's okay. We'll get a fire going in no time. We can dry off and get some dinner going. Oh, romantic dinner by the fire. That sounds cute. Sopping wet, we hike back to the camp and unpack everything we need for dinner. Craig pulls out a couple steaks and some chopped potatoes and tinfoil. You ready for a feast? Hey man, take a seat. The Craig train is pulling into the relaxation station and I'm your conductor. Let me cook for you. Absolutely not. Cooking is the thing that relaxes me the most. I'll take it from here. Craig cooks now? I remember how his entire sophomore year diet consisted of microwavable mac and cheese, but not microwaved, and have trouble believing the thing he just said. At least let me start the fire. Sure, let me grab my matches. Craig reaches into his backpack. He rummages around his bag, pulling things out and checking every pocket. Uh-oh. That's like one of the most important things. Damn.
Oh.
I know I packed it. Craig checks another bag and still can't find it. My stomach grumbles and I'm now more acutely aware of how cold and wet I am. We really need to get a fire started. Okay, well, it's not the end of the world. Gosh, I'm so stupid. I could have sworn I packed it. I'm sorry, dude. No, don't beat yourself up. No. You're fine. Don't be. We can figure this out. We can start a fire. We're smart guys. I mean, how hard could it be? I've watched plenty of survival programs on TV. If a naked reality TV star can do it, so can we. We'll need some wood. I gesture to the trees around us.
I don't know.
There's no shortage of that. And some tinder.
Oh.
We can make that work. And then I think some ancient aliens are supposed to come by and give us some advanced technology. Or renovate our house. Depends on the show. Oh, I like that. We're able to, bring him back down to Earth. Huh. Craig and I gather a variety of wood, bark, and moss until we have all the materials that could, conceptually, make a passable-looking campfire. Just add fire, right? That's the fun part. The sun is now just setting, and a cool breeze rustles the leaves of the trees around us. We have to work quick. I've done this in the past, and I know I can figure it out. Just give me a couple seconds. Any way I can help? Give me some moral support. Lift my spirits and we'll make this fire happen. Um... I feel like it's either the first or the third one for some reason. Oh god. It's like every choice this time is making me so fucking nervous. Okay. You're really giving that fire the business. You're an amazing hardworking father with a steady work ethic and everyone loves you. Your daughters think you're a superhero and the neighborhood dads respect you immensely. Also, your butt looks great. Yes, back with the butt. Bro, stop, you'll make me cry. Okay, don't want your tears putting out the fire. Eventually, Craig is miraculously able to get something going. He blows on the embers and gently places the glowing moss into the base of the pit. Soon enough, we have a nice little fire going. Way to go, man! We're regularly old outdoorsy fellas. Wow, that sentence really just rolls off the tongue. Hooray for not dying! I take a seat in one of the lawn chairs Craig brought and cozy up to the fire, warming my hands. I love a good bonfire. Relax, man. Take it easy. Let me handle the dinner. I watch as Craig stokes the fire and sets up a makeshift grill for the steaks. You know, when I said that I like a man that cooks for me, like, this is not what I had in mind, but I still kind of like it. After all that hiking and swimming and fire starting, I'm able to relax a bit. With the sound of the crickets and the scent of steak filling the air, I actually feel pretty calm. Craig expertly sears 2 steaks in a pan he's been heating up on the fire, cracking thyme and crushed ginger over it while basting them both with butter. Wow, I didn't know he was actually good at cooking. The fanciest I ever saw him get in college was when he started sprinkling the seasoning packet onto dry ramen and eating it straight up. When did this happen? You used to eat cereal every morning with beer instead of milk.
Oh.
I grew up, I guess. I think these are just about ready. Craig puts the steaks onto a paper plate and sets them aside. I start to reach for one, but Craig smacks my hand away.
Oh.
Dude, let them rest. It'll be more flavorful that way. I patiently return to my seat, eyeing the steaks longingly from a distance. They smell incredible. Craig prepares a side salad for us in the meantime, sprinkling feta cheese onto freshly chopped greens. He placed it next to a generous pile of roasted potatoes covered in olive oil and rosemary. Oh, that sounds so good. Like, I want to make that in my kitchen right now. Sorry, taking another sip. Once it's all ready, we sit down by the fire and dig in. Everything taste okay? I'm in heaven. That's what I like to hear. Remember how for an entire semester we would eat burritos for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? It's so hard not to go back to that. Look at you now, man. You have kids, a great job, and now you cook like a vengeful wizard whose arch nemesis is microwavable food. I'm really impressed with how much you've gotten your life together. Craig laughs, but there's no humor in it. Does he not believe that?
Oh.
I'm glad you think that. I glance at Craig while he picks at his salad. He really grew out of his baby face, but there's something about his expression that makes him seem so much older than he is. A sense of maturity he didn't have in college. He looks exhausted. Maybe he just doesn't hear. He just doesn't hear that he's doing a good job often enough. You okay?
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think so. Come on, dude. I've known you for long enough to see when you're down.
Oh.
I'm tired, bro. I think being out here is making me realize just how drained I feel. You work really hard, Craig. It can't be easy.
Oh, man.
I have to. For my girls. I volunteer at their school, I cook healthy meals for them. I do everything I can to make sure they're safe and happy. And when they're with their mom, I'm always working overtime so I can support them. Oh, hey. And then you work out a lot so you can crush anyone who stands in their way.
Oh.
That, and I don't want to fall into my old habits. I need to set a good example for my girls. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, when you have kids and you love them that much, I can see why you work so hard. Everything I do is for them, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But it seems like it's bleeding you dry. If that's what it takes to raise them well, then it's worth it. But if you're tired all the time, then you can't be present. You know? When you're tired, it's so hard to, feel like you're really present in your kids' lives. And your kids will notice. Craig, buddy. I know where you're coming from here, but you gotta take care of yourself too.
Hey!
I do, though. I eat right and exercise, and that's not what I mean. You're too little butter on too much toast, you know?
Hey!
What? You're spreading yourself too thin. Life needs balance. It's great that you care this much about your kids, but you can't neglect your own needs because you're too busy taking care of anyone else's. You matter too.
Oh.
I know I can provide for my family, and if I take a step back and look at everything objectively, I know I'm doing right by them. Yeah, you're doing amazing.
Oh.
But I can't explain it, man. There's always that voice in the back of my head telling me I need to do more. It's like, it's never enough for me. Every time I try to relax, that voice keeps telling me I don't deserve it. To be honest, I even feel guilty about being out here. I mean, yeah, I'm not a mother, but I can relate to that kind of anxiety. Craig, you're trying your best, and you're doing an amazing job. That's a fact. But even if you weren't, you would still deserve happiness.
I don't know.
Do I, though? Of course.
Oh.
Hell yeah, bro. I look at Craig and think about what a good friend, and even better father he is. He's compassionate, he's hardworking, he's relentlessly positive. He encourages everyone to be the best version of themselves. He makes me want to be a better person. Exactly, what was I just saying? If you could only see yourself the way that I see you. Craig beams. He gets up and walks over to his supplies.
Oh.
Come on, I brought dessert. Ooh, really? Oh, are you gonna use the campfire to torch the tops of some creme brulee?
Oh.
What? I know little to nothing about cooking. I mean, probably just s'mores, right? That's what I'm expecting. Yes, Craig pulls out marshmallows.
Hey!
Well, you still know how to make s'mores, right? I think the more important question is, do you know how to make s'mores? As I recall, you used to just completely blacken the marshmallows. Yeah, question of the day. How do you like to toast your marshmallows? Because I don't like them like that. Oh, I stand by that. It's charred on the outside, but the gooey center is preserved. Brutish. Exactly. Everyone knows the best marshmallows are golden brown on the outside. Craig throws a marshmallow at me and I catch it in my mouth.
Oh.
Pro move. We used to be able to do that at a great distance against a wind disadvantage. Give me a week of practice and I'll be competitive again. Craig and I sit in the warm glow of the campfire, watching embers float up toward the sky. The stars are so much brighter out here. Yeah.
Oh.
I miss this, coffee. Me too. We stay here until it gets late, half remembering stories from college. We watch as the fire dies and eventually clamber into the tent. We crawl into the tent and I unfurl my sleeping bag. Wait, where's the other sleeping bag? I look around for a second. Oh. Oh no, must have left it at home. It's all yours, dude. I'm sorry. I'll just curl up over here. No way, here. Craig unzips his sleeping bag and spreads it out, so there's enough room for both of us to lay on top of it. Oh.
Nice.
Night, bro. Oh, we get to cuddle with him too? This is perfect. Good night, bro. I roll over and we face away from each other. Without a blanket, it's really cold. I shiver, and without realizing, I find myself nestling closer to Craig. I'm sure he won't mind. He turns over and I can feel his breath on my neck. It's hard to focus on anything else. I turn over, trying to get more comfortable. I open my eyes to find Craig's face only a few inches from my own. For once, he looks at peace. His eyes flutter open. His hand finds a place on my waist. Ooh, oh my. I'm not sure who leans in first, but suddenly we're kissing. We look at each other again, my heart racing. Craig?
Oh, man.
I got strong feelings for you, bro. Feelings I can't deny anymore. Oh, this is so perfect. Bro, me too. I run my hands through his hair, then down to his chest. Craig brings me closer, wrapping his arms around me. I feel so secure.
Huh?
You know, talking about old times is fun, but I like making new memories with you. I smile, tracing the lines of his hip with my finger. We kiss again. I'm not worried about us getting too cold tonight. Oh wait, was that it? Okay. That was great. We killed it, I'm pretty sure. Fuck
Man, that was
yes.
amazing. Just like back in college. I've missed you, dude.
Yes. Oh my god. Okay. Because all those choices made me so nervous because I was like, oh, like, what if I can't, like, give him what he needs emotionally? What if I'm not saying the right things? I didn't want to dismiss his feelings, but I fucking nailed it. And wow, I didn't expect us to move so fast at the end there. That was kind of hot. I'm into it. So, nice. So I'm thinking that, like, as long as we were, like, pretty okay in our other relationships with people, that means we have a shot at a good ending? But yeah, so I thought that the series would really just end here after the third date, but I guess there's still more to go. So maybe we will read through this scene in the next episode, and that'll be the end? Alright, With that said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.